Once upon a time, in a deep forest, there stood a cheerful little cottage. This cozy abode belonged to a family of bears: Papa Bear, Mama Bear, and Baby Bear. Each morning, they lovingly prepared a warm, hearty breakfast of delicious porridge. One sunny day, as the sweet scent of porridge wafted through the air, the bears decided to take a leisurely walk through the whispering woods while their meal cooled down. Little did they know, a curious young girl named Goldilocks ventured into the forest that day, drawn by the chirping birds and rustling leaves. As Goldilocks strolled happily between the towering trees, she stumbled upon the bears' cottage. Her eyes widened with wonder as she approached the inviting home, noting the cheerful flowers dancing in the gentle breeze. The cottage door stood slightly ajar, and Goldilocks, ever so curious, felt an urge to peek inside. Upon entering, the aroma of freshly made porridge delighted her senses, and she couldn't resist sampling each bowl. First, she tried Papa Bear's porridge. "Oh, too hot," she exclaimed, fanning her mouth and moving on to the next bowl. Next, she tasted Mama Bear's porridge. "This one's too cold," said Goldilocks, feeling somewhat disheartened. Finally, she tried Baby Bear's porridge. "Ah, just right," she sighed contentedly and claimed Baby Bear's breakfast as her prize. Feeling full and happy, Goldilocks wandered into the cozy living room, where she found 3 charming chairs lined up neatly by the fireplace. With curiosity alight in her eyes, she tried Papa Bear's chair. "Oh, too big," she said, sliding off its grand cushions. Mama Bear's chair was next, but it was far too soft, leaving Goldilocks sinking deeper than she'd hoped. Finally, she sat in Baby Bear's chair, which fit her just perfectly. But as she settled in with a satisfying sigh, the chair squeaked and broke into pieces. "Oh dear," cried Goldilocks, feeling apologetic. After such excitement, Goldilocks was ready for a nap. She peeked upstairs, discovering 3 neatly made beds. First, she lay down on Papa Bear's bed. "This one's too hard," she muttered quietly. Next came Mama Bear's bed, but it was much too soft for her liking. When Goldilocks finally snuggled into Baby Bear's bed, it felt just right. Comfortable and cozy, she yawned and drifted off to sleep, dreaming of kind bears and forest adventures. As Goldilocks slumbered, the bear family returned, eager to enjoy their breakfast. To their surprise, Papa Bear noticed his bowl had been disturbed. "Someone's been tasting my porridge," he rumbled. Mama Bear noticed the same with her bowl, and "Someone's been tasting my porridge," she added with a gentle nod. Baby Bear squeaked, "Someone's eaten all my porridge," wide-eyed and astonished. With curiosity, the bears moved into the living room, discovering the scene of Goldilocks' resting adventure. "Someone's been sitting in my chair," grumbled Papa Bear. "And someone's been sitting in my chair," added Mama Bear. Baby Bear wailed, "Someone's broken my chair," noticing the pieces scattered around. Upstairs the bears tiptoed, finding their tidy beds misplaced. "Someone's been lying in my bed," growled Papa Bear. "And someone's been lying in my bed," sighed Mama Bear. Baby Bear pointed, "Someone's sleeping in my bed."